Throughout history, beauty has led people to engage in some truly dangerous and deadly practices. Today, we will go through 10 of the most lethal beauty rituals from the past. And remember, if you enjoy this content, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. First on our list is lead-based makeup. In ancient Rome and Renaissance Europe, women desired flawless, porcelain-like skin. To achieve this, they turned to lead-based makeup. This makeup gave them the pale complexion they coveted, but it came at a high cost. The lead in the makeup slowly poisoned them over time, leading to severe health problems such as muscle paralysis, mental instability, and eventually death. The desire to maintain this deadly beauty standard was so strong that many women continued using these toxic products despite knowing the risks. But that's just the beginning of dangerous beauty rituals. Let's move on to the next one. Next, we have the brutal practice of foot binding. Originating in 10th century China, foot binding was a practice that continued for nearly 1,000 years. Young girls' feet were tightly bound with cloth to prevent them from growing, ensuring they remained small and dainty. This process was excruciatingly painful and often resulted in broken bones, infections, and lifelong disabilities. Despite the suffering, small feet were seen as a mark of beauty and high status, driving countless girls to endure this agonizing ritual. Now, let's explore another deadly beauty method. Moving on, let's talk about Belladonna Drops. During the Renaissance, dilated pupils were considered attractive as they gave women a dreamy, seductive look. To achieve this effect, women used Belladonna Drops, derived from the highly toxic, deadly nightshade plant. While these drops did make their pupils larger, they also caused blurred vision, severe headaches, and eventually blindness with prolonged use. The poisonous nature of belladonna meant that over time, it could lead to fatal outcomes for those who used it regularly. Up next is a fashion trend with deadly consequences. Corsets were a fundamental part of women's fashion in the 19th century, designed to cinch the waist and create an exaggerated hourglass figure. These garments were often laced so tightly that they restricted breathing, displaced internal organs, and sometimes broke ribs. Women frequently fainted due to the lack of oxygen, and the long-term health consequences were severe, including permanent deformities and chronic respiratory issues. The obsession with a tiny waist led to significant suffering and, in some cases, death. Let's now uncover another perilous beauty practice. In the 19th century, beautiful skin was the epitome of beauty. To achieve this look, women consumed arsenic wafers, which gave their skin a white, translucent glow. However, arsenic is a potent poison, and ingesting it leads to severe health issues such as vomiting, diarrhea, and organ failure. Despite the deadly nature of arsenic, the beauty standards of the time drove many women to consume these toxic wafers, often resulting in their untimely deaths. The desire for radiant beauty brought about another hazardous trend. In the early 20th century, radium was hailed as a miracle substance, and radium-based beauty products became popular. Women used these products to achieve a glowing complexion and even painted their nails and teeth with radium. However, radium is highly radioactive, leading to devastating health consequences such as anemia, bone fractures, cancer, and ultimately death. The wish for a radiant glow blinded many to the lethal dangers of radium exposure. Now, let's delve into another drastic measure people took in the name of beauty. At the turn of the 20th century, women desperate to lose weight turned to the tapeworm diet. They swallowed tapeworm cysts, hoping the parasites would consume some of the food they ate, helping them stay slim. This dangerous practice often led to severe malnutrition, abdominal pain, and life-threatening complications such as intestinal blockages and infections. The need for a slender figure through this gruesome method frequently resulted in death. Let's now move on to a historical beauty treatment that was equally perilous. In the 18th and 19th centuries, mercury was used in various beauty treatments for its skin-lightening properties. Women applied mercury-based creams to their skin, which, while effective in whitening, caused mercury poisoning. Symptoms included tremors, memory loss, severe kidney damage, and ultimately, death. The toxic effects of mercury left many women with irreversible damage, all in the name of achieving a lighter skin tone. Next, we'll look at a practice that is still used today in some cultures. In parts of Africa and South America, the practice of inserting lip plates is still a beauty ritual today, but it has been practiced for centuries. The procedure involves cutting a hole in the lower lip and gradually stretching it to fit larger and larger plates. This practice can cause severe pain, infection, and even tooth damage. Despite the risks, the size of the lip plate is often seen as a symbol of beauty and social status within certain tribes. Finally, let's discuss one of the most toxic beauty rituals from history. In the 16th and 17th centuries, Venetian Serus, a mixture of white lead and vinegar, was the go-to product for women seeking beautiful skin. This toxic concoction provided the desired white glow, but at a severe cost. Lead poisoning from Serus caused hair loss, skin damage, severe abdominal pain, and death. Despite the obvious dangers, the intense desire for a fair complexion led many women to use this lethal beauty product. These deadly beauty rituals show the extreme lengths people have gone to for beauty according to their culture. History teaches us that beauty should never come at the cost of your health. If you found this video interesting, don't forget to subscribe and check out the other videos popping up on your screen now.